Happy New Year, my tribe. It has been quite a couple years, right, between 2021 and 2020. And it's always important to reflect at the end of the year and going into the new year. And I'm in a really unique place here that I want to share with you, where I'm doing some of my reflection and planning into 2022. So right behind me here, you can see some squash courts. Well, these happen to be in my hometown in Long Island, and I grew up learning to play tennis, first slowly starting by, hitting the ball against the wall in those squash courts, and then graduating to these tennis courts, which are actually getting refurbished and revitalized here, I think in the next season. Here is where I used to attend summer camp, the main entrance. Here's the playground I used to enjoy. You can see some of the rides and everything out there. And behind that is my elementary school. So this is a very meaningful and nostalgic place for me. And I happen to be doing my exercise walk here, bundled up in New York. It's not quite Texas weather, because I'm visiting home for the holidays and heading back tomorrow. So one thing I wanted to put out as a reminder, as I'm like I said, reflecting and being in this place that has so many memories for me, is thinking about how far you've come. All right. So as traders, as analysts, as investors, we all can have a tendency to be very hard on ourselves, to have like a certain goal. And if we don't achieve it to the dollar or the cent or the point, can get, a little disappointed. Remember that goals, and this is something I just learned recently, okay? It's not my own words, but I'm going to reshare them. Goals are about being appropriate in the moment. So they feed into whatever your mission in life is, your values for you or your family or your loved ones, and the kind of person you want to be and how you want to spend your time and energy, right? So as you perhaps sit down for, New Year's resolutions or more solid, smart type goals, and I'll be sharing more about goal setting and what I do as we kick off 2022. So stay tuned. As you embark on these processes, if you do them, remember, all right, setting a goal, it's about being appropriate in the moment so that you are taking actions towards your missions and values. And remember that any progress you make is progress that you put effort into, that you deserve, and that you should celebrate. And if you ever really need a kind of reality check of like where you've been and where you're going, well, then maybe just come back to your hometown if you can, or someplace you used to be when you were a lot younger and a lot different. And it's funny, there were times here where I probably didn't even know what, a stock chart was, and hadn't embarked on the journey with my dad of diving into the markets. And it's just amazing to be in a place like this, walk through and be like, wow, it was such a different version of Hema that was here, right? Wonderful memories. I had a wonderful childhood growing up here. I'm just reflecting on who I am now and where I want to take myself, my life, my family, my loved ones into 2022. So just wanted to give you that reminder and share with you a little piece of my history here. And remember to subscribe, like, and follow, and I'll catch you soon.